For me, animation all stems from storytelling, and part of my story is where I grew up and the places I enjoy.
I always liked the idea of going to school for art, but there's the stigma of the starving artist.
In order to achieve anything in my field or get anywhere in the field of not just animation, but storytelling, I needed to seek work elsewhere, not in the Midwest, and that's what really got me. I never enjoyed that.
Michigan was always my favorite place. I wanted to come back, but when I decided on my major, I also, in a way, kind of had to decide then and there that moving back to Michigan was probably never going to happen.
I headed out to California afterwards. I saved up as much as I could, headed out to California, and had some rough times out there, some tough leads. It's not easy. No matter how much you try to save up, it's just a difficult transition.
We were able to start working on this concept.
Out there, I met Adam Lazarus, who is the co-creator of the show Bug Bites that we're working on now. He's the host, and I play his sidekick, his cockroach sidekick, Gilbert the Roach.
We were thinking about it because our neighbor at the time, Adam, went to schools and he would do bug demonstrations with the kids, and they went surprisingly well. Little girls were holding cockroaches and naming them Fluffy.
Once we got to the point that the show was kind of getting off the ground, I was starting to make ends meet, and I was really starting to feel good about it. Jeff had asked me, Topher, what do you plan on doing with your life? What's your dream? And I said, well, when I'm thinking about when I'm like 30 or 40, I'd like to start an animation company, something like, I've always wanted to do. And he says to me, he goes, well, you've proven with this pilot and with this show that you're ready to take the reins and that you know what you're doing, and how'd you like to start one now? The kicker to that was that we wanted to start the animation company not in California, but in the Midwest.
Out of the blue, Michigan was presented to us.
Having come from California and seeing all the talent that's out there, that's had to travel out there, I can say honestly that the talent out here in Michigan is just as good, if not better than that.
Michigan is a wonderful place for any business to be, not to cater to giant Hollywood companies that are just looking for a cheaper deal. It's wonderful because businesses like ours that are located in the state and they're using local talent, if we can do well with it, there are other people that might feel confident in setting up their locations here and using the talent that's already located here. Right now, most people who are artistic and want to do something with it, they know they have to leave. So why keep taking Michigan talent away when you can create an environment and circumstances that allow them to stay and thrive here?